Hey, what is up guys, Semoske here bringing y'all some drawing videos again. Today we are going to be drawing, we're going to be doing line work on this. I know that the drawing aspect to it, didn't pop up, isn't here. But like I said before, it's primarily because I use reference photos and reference photos are on my phone. So I use my phone to record, and obviously as you can see, I'm using my phone to record right now. So I don't know what this is, to be honest with you. This is a monstrosity of a drawing, but I do enjoy it. It's really cool to me. Proportions aren't crazy accurate, but because I don't know what exactly it is, proportions aren't gonna be that important to me right now. Most of the times proportions aren't that important to me, specifically because I try my best not to draw in reality. So I try my best to make my art more surrealism. So my art is based off of, surrealist type of feel to it. So for the most part, I try and, try not to make things that can exist. And the reason for that is because I enjoy not drawing things that exist. I think an artist's skill lies more with what they can imagine rather than what they can just copy. But obviously that's just me. Not everybody agrees with me, which is perfectly fine. But for my personal reasons, I think that copying is a very awesome technique to be using. I think that people should use, people should copy things, copy drawings they like. But I also think that that's more of a practice. That's more for practice rather than that should be used more for practice rather than for actual pieces. For instance, right here I used a reference photo to a hand, right? But just the hand. The piece had more connected to it, but I didn't use everything that was connected to the piece. I just used what I needed, which was just a piece of hand, and I cut the hand in half. So now, whether or not you can find this piece, the real image that I use, doesn't really matter because this is not the exact same piece that I used. And I'm not claiming this is my work. Well, this is my work. This whole thing is my work. But I'm claiming that, this monstrosity here and not so much a monstrosity. I'm not so much of a monstrosity as I would think it would be. Cause if I didn't like it, I wouldn't draw it. Well, that's kind of a lie. There's a lot of things that I wouldn't draw. That I draw that I don't like. I know I don't really talk much during these videos, and I don't necessarily put music into a lot of these videos, and it's just because I like to take, like I said, I told you guys this time plenty of times before, as I do like to take you guys through the entire process, and you know, so on and so forth. Okay, the hand came out. Okay. Relatively worried about the hand. Alrighty then. So that's the finished line work. So see if I can straighten it for you guys. Next we're gonna go and color it in. We're gonna use kind of weirder colors. So basis is gonna be purples. Those two purples should do. And then for the skull, we're gonna use some blue, kind of baby blues. Hopefully these will work. So we're using these two Copic, well, these 4 Copics right here. Let's see. Let's go with the light. So I am still practicing with Copics. You know, I have an entire sketchbook dedicated to practicing with Copics, but I haven't been using it lately. Sooner or later I'll show you guys that book, and you know, we can go through it when I get enough, or when it's finished. But I do have a sketchbook that's all Copic right now, so it's just full of Copic designs. And I know some people might be looking at my fine liners and ask why I use Faber-Castell fine liners versus my microns. And it's because the Faber-Castells were the first one. Well, they were a suggestion from another artist, or where I was buying some supplies from, and they said that the Faber-Castell is probably the best in his opinion, and so that's cool. And because I take you guys seen that I did a tutorial on how I edit, you know, how I take pictures of my sketches and then edit them on digitally, which that video was kind of like blah anyway. You know, it wasn't the best video because I should have did something more intricate like this, which would have been probably a lot cooler. But that's besides the point. So he, you know, he gave me that suggestion and I took it with a lot of heart. And from then on out, I fell in love with the Faber-Castells because they use India ink, and for the most part, you don't gotta wait until they're dry. They dry relatively instantly. Well, I hope you guys can follow my TikTok as well, because this will be on there. I know what you use TikTok. Yeah. Well, I'm starting to use TikTok just because you know, it's a good social media piece, and you know, I'm an artist. There's a lot of other stuff on there. Maybe I can get some fans that'll come over here because they see my TikTok. Alright, well, there's the purple. So we don't need light purple no more. We're going to use dark purple now. We're going to go ahead and use this blue. And you catch it the whole thing with the blue. And yes, this is very weird. This is supposed to be very, very weird sketch. You know, I don't know what I was thinking when I made it. I was thinking I want to draw something weird and different. And here we go, weird and different. We're gonna have to use this again just so we can blend out the blend it out a little bit more. Alrighty then, so this is the finished piece. I hope you guys enjoy. If you did, drop a like. If you didn't, sorry. Yeah, talk to you guys Friday. See you guys later. Peace out.